Hey, hey, Blue Table fans! Welcome to HDBTP. Yeah, I have Mike D on the camera here, and so he's told me I can put things as close to the lens as I want, and it will focus properly.
Just don't scratch it.
How's that? Did that actually show up?
Let's get near the right. Yeah, sometimes it takes a minute.
My eyeball. All right, good. So I just wanted to show you a few projects. Instead of going around, I thought I would just bring everything condensed in. So check this out. Here's item number one. The Rainforest Elves, the 120 Glade Guard, that's Archers on Foot, those are gone. So I have the Tree Men and the other stuff still in it, which is about half of the army. And so I decided to do Glade Riders this time, so I have those. Really just the standard thing with those, and some Dryads. And I have this. This is a Croak Hunter from Privateer Press, and I thought he would make a great rainforest themed hero, so I put him on a 20 mil, got a metal plate on the bottom, and there's that. So that's item number one. In this bin we have Flesh Terrors, and I just wanted to show you one part of this. This is a Razorback with a Las Plaz on it. So we just took two regular plasma guns, lined them up with the ribbed portion of the las cannons, which really seems to make sense with them, and then put one of the las cannons down the middle. And that obviously is interchangeable. That's a really nice feature. And so that's that. We made another Turvagon. So yeah, this is what we do. These are available. If you need one done, we sell them completed. And I have to say, the ones we've done before have had Carnifex legs in the back, but really I'm kind of a fan of the 6 insectoid legs. But with the Trigon carapace and body, that really makes sense. And then we have this resin tail and, you know, a tail tip. So this is my fave. Did want to show you, these are bone swords. Did I say bone swords? I meant Alien Swords of Bone. That's by Chapter House. And so that's what those look like. That's kind of the scale. In fact, let's get a Hive Tyrant on there. So that's kind of how those look in comparison, I guess. I'm not a fan of that particular configuration. I do like these, though. These are Alien Whips of Lashing type. And so those look just a little Geiger-esque there. Definitely a fan of the whole, you know, partially formed, or the, like the spine thing. These are works in progress that you're about to see. This is for a Skaven army. It's for Frostbite Skaven. So here you've got a, what's that called? Isle of Blood. And bear in mind these aren't done, so maybe this isn't the best thing for a close-up right now. Here's a Warlord on War Litter. We took some Skaven Plague Monks and you just altered their hands so they look like they were carrying the bar. The client requested a ridiculously huge sword, and that's what we came up with there. That's just a scratch build. All the legs and everything are scratch on that one. So very pleased with how that turned out. This is from the Screaming Bell kit, the Plague Priest with some conversions and extra stuff on him. Pretty stock on that one. And here is a Warlock made from the Isle of Blood Packmaster, and it has an Orc rocket. So he's the warp rocket guy. So there's that one. Alright, and I'm going to go grab some models and see how this macro works. Okay, start again. Are we on? Are we going? Okay, good. Alright, let's take a look. I'm being told that keeping things close to the table is best. So here's some Scorn figures. Let me just pull those out one at a time. Or I guess as a group. These are Satrati, which are These are, I do believe, level 3, possibly 4, not really sure. And so, yeah, that was the base style requested by the client. Here's some Pain Giver command models. Is that working? Should I get it down closer? Evidently, the camera's having a hard time focusing. So there's that. Here's a Scorn Cyclops Shaman, a seer. And like he can see the future, so that makes him useful in combat. Here are some Goblins. This is for an ongoing project with a client. These are just regular Goblins, but they do have a spider type standard. That's a alteration there. All right, well, there we go. Wow. Wow, that actually does work. Well, this is a practice run, folks. Yeah, I love that army. This is really quite an exquisite sculpt. Very nicely done. On again? Okay, good. It's hard to tell. There's no red light. Or is there a red light and I'm just not seeing it?
I took it off.
All right, great. The red light?
I'll put it back if you want.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. That's good. Did want to talk about our trade-in program. First off, anytime I talk about a program or an offer or whatever, the written word takes precedence, and that's in our terms of service on our website or sometimes on the Blue Table Painting blog. That said, the trade-in program is you just send me a list of what you have, and I will make an offer for credit. Credit can be used for assembly, painting, and you can get models for it. So you can actually get new in-box models for your old models. The secondary market tends to be whatever it is, half of what the retail market is. So if it's $100 worth of product, well, you probably would have never paid $100 for that. Not never, but you know, you can usually find it at about 80%. Which means that the secondary market value is actually 40% of retail. It's half. My offer is usually somewhere between 20 and 30% of the retail value. And so I'm interested in picking up just whole lots of everything. So if you're willing to just do the deal, not a lot of fritzing around, have me just pick up a ton of stuff, I'm ready to do it. I almost never turn people down. I should note that if you send in your list of things, I need to know the condition of the model and the edition, if it's in print or out of print. So, in box, out of box, assembled, not assembled, primed, not primed, painted, not painted, and if it is painted, I usually need pictures. Painted can usually mean it's worthless, or what I'm saying is painting can actually devalue a model, but in some cases it can actually make it worth more. So pictures definitely helps with painted. Otherwise, I just assume the worst case scenario. There is such a thing as scrap models that have been stripped, models that are out of print, and what's the other thing? Oh, from the basic sets, like Assault on Blackreach, Battle for Skull Pass. They're worth something, but not very much. We have a ton of those things already. For some model ranges, especially things that we're currently looking for, I will offer more for those, and I will let you know. Forge World maintains its value very strongly. So there you go, and it helps for you to tell me what you want in return. For a credit, I will always, whatever the credit is, because that's usually how I express it, that's kind of like a gift certificate. So if I say, you know, I'd offer you $200 credit for these models, then cash is half of that. And there's no reason you can't hold on to the credit. It's basically like an in-store credit. It's not redeemable in cash, so you can't say, hey, I have a $200 credit, just send me $200 cash. But usually I'll cash it out anytime you like for half of the amount. So you can go out to your garage, all that stuff you still have left, just type it up, send it to me, let me know what the various conditions are, and you can just get rid of that new lamps for old. So I hope you enjoyed this new update. It's experimental. I don't know how this is going to go, and there it is.